What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Midnight Channel. Hope everybody had a happy new year. So today we're gonna be talking about all the games coming out for Atlus games that they have announced so far. So everything from 2021 out. Needless to say, a lot of this stuff may or may not be delayed, maybe change dates or anything like that, but some of these is pretty much set in stone. So let's go ahead and run into it. So first things first, we want to talk about the games coming in the West that we have a release date for, and one of them is obviously Persona 5 Strikers, which is coming out on February 23rd. Everybody's really excited about it. We've been waiting for this game to be announced in the West for about a year. So very exciting that it's actually finally coming out. I know the wait was long, but I'm really happy that we finally get it. Persona 5 Strikers is the sequel to Persona 5, the original game, and it does have brand new stories, some new characters, and obviously brand new gameplay with warrior style and everything. I played the game and it's actually really fun to play with. Stories is definitely pretty good as well, and I mean it's just exciting to see all the characters from the original game just kind of show up again and everything. So if you're excited for this, it's definitely pretty cool stuff. But moving on from here, we also do have another game that is coming out in 2021 that we already know about, and this is Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. So this game has been this is a remaster of the original game back in 2000-ish, and now it's coming out in HD remaster. Now this already came out in Japan a few months ago, and it did fairly decent. It did have some issues at first, however, it looks like they already patched the issues and everything, so it does reassure me that the game is in much better state now. So I'm very excited for this game. This is a really good game to play. I already played this a few times in the original release, so I'm really excited to play it in English one more time with the HD remaster and everything. So this is definitely a really fun game to play. It's really hard as well, but it's also really fun, and there's a lot of really cool stuff about it. So I definitely encourage you to check into this as well if you're interested in it. This is I think a lot of people's favorite SMT game. Definitely exciting news. Now speaking of SMT, there's another SMT coming out this year probably. This one is with a 2021 release, and that's Shin Megami Tensei 5. This was actually announced on my birthday last year, and I was really excited they actually announced it. However, we don't have a specific release date. We only know that it's a 2021 release, and we only know that it may or may not be released. So I do want to keep everybody in mind, this may be delayed or something like that, so just keep that in mind. SMT games tend to be delayed, so keep that as in mind as well. So but overall the game is really good looking. It looks like it's gonna be pretty interesting. We don't know much about it as far as like gameplay elements or anything like that. So far they only released one trailer with some CGI cutscenes and everything, so we actually have no idea what stuff's gonna be playing like or anything like that, but based on the previous games we can be pretty excited as far as what it's gonna be about. So one of my biggest things here is I'm just excited to get more Shin Megami Tensei. We haven't had one of these games in a really long time, so it's really exciting to see what's gonna come out of this one. It's being remade, it's being made with the Unreal Engine, which it looks really good, and the trailer looks pretty good, so it does make me excited to see what's going on from here on. So fingers crossed that it's gonna be still in the 2021 release. I'm very excited for that. So yeah, speaking of this, now from here on, this is all stuff that is supposed to be announced. We actually don't even have an announcement yet, or stuff that they haven't talked about in a long time. So this is gonna be RE Fantasy. So RE Fantasy is a game made by the creators of Persona 3 through 5. It's a brand new studio called Studio Zero, also owned by Atlus. This studio is focusing on a brand new game, which is focusing on like an RPG fantasy style game, but obviously more as a JRPG and everything. They haven't announced anything at all other than what I just told you guys. There's supposed to be an announcement or more information coming out this year, so this is very exciting. They actually announced this game 4 years ago, so I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be announced pretty soon for our release date. I don't know what's gonna be like. We don't even know what it looks like or anything like that. We already have a few pictures here and there, and kind of like a teaser trailer talking about the idea of the game, but they haven't actually shown anything. So exciting from here on. I do think that it's not gonna release this year, but it's probably, they're probably gonna announce something this year, so exciting for that. I don't know. I don't know. I just the idea of a Persona style game with fantasy elements just gets me thrilled. It's just one of those things that the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, this is probably gonna be pretty awesome. Now, another project that was also announced, which we actually don't have any information on, which we heard that there was going to be some news for, is a brand new game from the creator of the Devil's Summoner games, as well as Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Like, what this is going to be like, we actually don't know, but the director slash producer talked about how there were going to be announcement for that. Now, this is not a Persona game or a Shin Megami Tensei game, maybe, but we know it's not a Persona game. It's just something else that he's working on. So whatever that is, who knows? He says look for Atlus games. So I don't think it's a Shin Megami Tensei game either. It may just be a brand new AP, or maybe Tokyo Mirage Sessions too. Who knows? But this is very exciting to hear about it. If you don't know, Tokyo Mirage Sessions came out a few years ago as a combination between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem. It came out with mixed reception, as some people thought it was going to be something different. I particularly thought it was a pretty good game. Gameplay wise was really interesting, and obviously I'm a huge fan of the Devil Survivor games, so I'm very excited to see how this is going to turn out from here on, and I'm just excited to see what's new from here. Pretty awesome. But the last and not least is another thing. Persona the series is becoming 25 years old this year. So the director and Atlus has mentioned multiple times they're going to be announcing some new stuff. We don't know what that is. We don't know if that's actually multiple games or just one game or anything like that. But they do say to expect something this year. They will be showing something cool. If you guys don't know, sometimes at the end of the year, almost at the end of the year, probably like around October, they have this thing where it's like a Persona concert where they have like the artists, they play music and everything, they announce new stuff. I'm hoping during that time period they're gonna announce more Persona content, maybe a few games or remasters. We don't know what this is gonna be, but it's definitely something gonna be announced this year. So I mean, this is probably gonna be one of the best Atlus this year in a while. 2020 was really good, but I don't know if this year is gonna be even better because of all the stuff I'm gonna get. So pretty exciting stuff, guys. All of this is really interesting for me, especially because as a long-time fan, I'm used to always waiting for games. But typically now it feels like I'm getting new Persona content like every year. It's just more and more stuff. So I'm very excited for all these games, whether it's Persona, Shin Megami Tensei, or RE Fantasy. There's all these games coming out and all these things to be excited about. I don't know if there's anything else, but so far this is everything announced from Atlus. So far this is everything that we know about. Definitely if there's more stuff, I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about all this. Is there anything particularly you're excited about or interested? For example, I know a lot of people are excited for Shin Megami Tensei 5. Some people are excited for the new Persona stuff. Some people are excited for RE Fantasy. You know, there's just so much stuff coming out soon that this is like really exciting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.